It's a sweaty evening in Winnipeg as Friday Night Football rolls into town for the Stampeders and Blue Bombers. Their second meeting in the last 3 weeks. Calgary, who won that matchup in week 4, winless on the road so far this season. Bombers finally in the win column. They did it without their starting quarterback, but they got him back tonight.
You said sweaty.
I said sweaty.
I love it.
I said sweaty.
Hey, I love that this guy's back in the lineup, and so does our panel. You know, he's really got to get off the schneid. Unprecedented by him the first 4 games. He's looking to throw it 60 times. And then you've got this guy right here, Dedrick Mills, YZ in, BJ Emmons is out. They needed ground and pound help take some heat off of their quarterback, Jake Maier.
0-2 start on the road for Dave Dickinson and his Calgary Stampeders. Losses to BC and Montreal, though, two pretty good teams. Osh on the other side, 11-8 in his career in the regular season against Dave Dickinson, and got his team on the ground into the win column.
Got back to basics, didn't they? Just control the line of scrimmage, time of possession. They just dominated a tough football team in Ottawa last week in time of possession in that interior. It's an impressive win.
Calgary leads the league in time of possession, just over 32 minutes a game, so that'll be an interesting battle to watch tonight as we get set to kick things off Friday Night Football at Princess Auto Stadium. Thank you very much for joining us. Brooks takes the return back to the 30, just shy of the 35 on the first return of the ball game. There's a look at Jake Maier, 12 for Calgary.
Yeah, and you know, it started out great for Jake. You know, first couple of weeks, and the last couple of weeks kind of settled down a little bit, and it was a little over 100 yards passing last week, and it was a tough loss for him across the country in Montreal, and we'll talk about that as the night progresses, but I know that he's looking to rebound, as is his competitor tonight, Zach Collaros.
Almost 600 yards passing in the first 2 games of the season for Jake. Less than 350 in the last 2. Starts here on his own, the 34. Mills will flare out to his left. Has a ton of time. Now gets it away. Has a completion and a little bit of room to run. Up the near side, down to the 50. Now the 40. Still going. Philpott, what a start for this ball game. As Philpott with his biggest play of the year, a bang right out of the gate, takes it down the sideline before being pushed out of bounds by Reddick Ramsey.
Yeah, great job of Jake Maier going through his progressions. He's going to look left, and then he's going to scan all the way right and find Philpott, his favorite target of the season right here. It's a game of inches. Great spotted football there, and it's off to the races. And good job downfield by his teammates, getting a little extra at the end. Big-time explosive play for the Stampeders off the hop.
53 yards for Philpott. Had just 95 so far on the season coming in. 1st and 10 from the Winnipeg 23. Calgary in business early. Now they'll hand it off. Mills trying to find some space. Broke a tackle down to the 10, the 5. They try to strip it away, but he hangs on. And back-to-back big ones for Calgary, and they're knocking on the door.
Oh, I like it. Back-to-back big ones. Yeah, through the air and on the ground. Watch the big boys working to the right side here. And Mills is going to stretch it. He's going to hit the hole and bounce it. Break tackles, then he's off to the races. And home trying to get in there late as Willie is there, just tackling inside the 5.
1st and goal from the Winnipeg 4. High snap. Maier settles it down. Gives it to Mills. This time Jefferson will be there to wrap him up. Back close to the original line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at this Calgary offense.
Yeah, a couple of question marks up front. And McEwen draws in back at center. It's music to Calgary Stampeder fans' ears. And then Smith, first-time player from the National Football League, never played, and this is his first Canadian game as they lost their starting left tackle, Demery, to a toe injury. He's out. Game time decision. Step up to the plate, big man. See what you're made of. And Smith is trying to do the job.
Second crack at it here for Jake Maier, working from that Winnipeg 4. Back on the ground, and Mills again, pushing ahead towards the end zone. Is he there? Looks like they stopped him just short, and this could be Tommy Stevens' time.
Yeah, just mano-a-mano. I'm better, bigger, stronger, badder than you, and it's going to come right down your throat. And Mills gets it, not a lot of help there, and then he just head down. Wilson arrives first, and then you got Alexander coming in, and just shy of smart at the 1. 3rd and goal, biggest play of the ball game early on. Well, you got to figure Calgary wants this badly. Get in there. Tommy Stevens is as good as anybody doing it.
Couple of touchdowns last week for Stevens. Looks for another one right here. Pushing ahead, and he is in. Touchdown, Calgary. What a drive to open up this ball game. Finished by the big fella, Tommy Stevens.
Yeah, 6'5", 250 down there. Almost next to impossible to stop him. And he finds a little hole off the right side, kind of hunting and pecking, moving down the line here, looking for just any type of momentum, and he finds it behind big number 64. Call it a day. That was Coker, 54, and he found some hole in there and found the end zone. Big-time play on the road here at Princess Auto.
0-2 on the road, coming off a loss. That's a big confidence-boosting drive for Calgary.
Yeah, I mean, Philpott doing what he does and can do. He lost all the last season due to a hamstring injury. This year he's got a kind of slow start, but that's going to boost his confidence. And this offense, you find the end zone like that, incredible.
Tommy Stevens with the early touchdown.
Yeah, you're on the road playing a team that's feeling it, kind of got back their own identity last week in a very physical game against Ottawa, and you start like this. Jake Mayer circumventing the fields, and he finds Jalen Philpott, and he takes it for a big gain, 50-plus, and then breaking tackles. Mills back in the lineup after being on the IR for a week, and then bang, going and getting some right here, getting it down, knocking distance. Tommy Stevens finishing the deal as he does. Big-time start for the Stampeders on the road.
To get Philpott involved, his biggest play of the season prior to that 56-yard catch.
Yeah, you know, to Milt Stiegel's point in the studio in pregame, talking about Jalen being in the back seat. Well, Tyson's in the front seat, and he's eating cereal while Tyson's eating steak.
I like cereal.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with cereal. Hey, you know, it's nice to have some food on the table, but Jalen definitely picking up the pace right there.
Speaking of picking up paces, Collaros has got to do just that.
Oh, he really does. Uncharacteristic. The guy is, he was coming into the season. Zach was 39-8 with this club, and he's 39-12 now, and those losses stacking up. And it just doesn't seem like we're living in reality right now, and he wants to right the ship. Right?
Bombers with just 2 completions beyond 30 yards. That catch by Philpott was just the second of the season for Calgary beyond 30. Maybe something cooking here all the way up to midfield. Wolotarski gets the first touch of the game.
No problem with the thorax on that throw right there. Up top of your screen right here, you're gonna see Zach's gonna pick him out. Top of your screen, just sit down, find a soft spot. Zach delivers it, pick you up another 10 after the catch. That's what I'm talking about. Well, you better be loose and ready and lathered up to throw a ball like that first play of the game.
How often do you hurt your thorax?
Never.
Never.
I broke sternum.
Yeah, but you got a real strong
so I think
thorax.
That's close, right? I work my thorax a lot in the offseason.
That's an interception. It's Roberson slides in. 2 weeks in a row for Roberson as he beats the receiver to that ball. Great read. And Zach Collaros has thrown his 5th interception of the season. What a start for the Calgary Stampeders. Roberson, thank you, takes it away from Wolotarski.
Second, happy birthday, you got it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's the route right here. It's gonna be beautiful, and he's bending it, and then look at this. I'm gonna jump this, I'm looking at the quarterback. I know you got heat in the kitchen, you got rid of it. I'm reading your mail, boom. Number 2 of the season, just like that. Great field position for the Stamps. Boy, they're on fire right now. The Bombers are taking a couple of haymakers, and they're
staggering a bit. They did a defensive play of their own here. 5-play drive to open the game with a touchdown from Tommy Stevens. And now they get the ball back on their own 52. They give it to Mills. Quick spin around Jefferson. Slowed him down enough as a big part of this Winnipeg defense.
And, you know, I highlighted some studs in their defense. They're going to need a yeoman-like effort tonight. It starts with Willie Jefferson, just a statistical machine, 75 knockdowns, including playoffs. Big Hill in the middle. The guy's got 912 tackles. Come on, that's ridiculous in the middle. You got the hammer, and Alexander just bringing it. 27 tackles already. That's not a good sign when your free safety's making that much contact.
2nd and 9, empty backfield for Mayer. Gets it away, down the field, intercepted on the other side. Are you kidding me? What is happening here early? Terrell Ford's got it, and he's working his way back. Down to the 35, now the 30. And the Bombers defense answers right back. Oh my goodness, what a to this ball game.
Yeah, right here, and there's your man right there, and Terrell Ford is just going to be eyes to the quarterback. He undercuts the out route. You got a deep one, you got an out and a flat underneath. Terrell reads it perfectly. Jake floats it up there, and then bang, he gets the ball in his hands. He looks like he knows what he can do with that. He's taking it the other way. Great field position for the Bombers. Little tit for tat right there.
His second interception of the season as well. 1st and 10 from the 30. He'll get it out to Josh Johnson, and Johnson takes it down inside the 25. Let's take a look at the Winnipeg offense.
Yeah, everything starts with that guy right on the left-hand side. I call him Mules, most outstanding offensive lineman 4 times. 4 times is ridiculous. That's just where it starts with the Bombers. Oliveira got off last week, and their team needed it along with Chris Streveler and Ontario Wilson. Boy, you can hear the praise from Zach Collaros about this kid from Florida State. First-year player, figuring it out on the fly. He says he's got all the tools. He's getting faster and faster with his play.
2nd and 3 from the Calgary 23. Brady Oliveira stands into the left of Collaros. Zach in a little bit of trouble, finds some space on the run, throws it as he's hit, and that one is batted away on the far side of the field by Rodney Randall.
Yeah, and he had the man sitting out there all by himself, and he just kind of pressed the issue, and he pushed it to the right. Watch him. Climb the pocket. Good poise. We see Zach doing this often to his right-hand side. Rose flushes him, then it's hot pursuit. Zach's got him there, and he throws late. The ball's broken up fairly easily. Zach was trying to extend the play and make a big play happen.
Instead, it'll set up Sergio Castillo from 31 yards. He has hit 12 in a row after starting the season, 1 for 3. This from just inside the left hash to get the Winnipeg Blue Bombers on the board. And that is exactly what he does. Make it 13 in a row for Sergio Castillo. Winnipeg on the board for the first time this evening, but trailing 7-3. Great turnover leads to 3 points for Winnipeg.
You know, you got to win those tight games. When these two teams get together, they're typically just like that.
Paredes, 52-yarder to win a couple of weeks ago at home in Calgary. Castillo smashed home a 60-yard field goal in that game as well. Here's Mayer, deep shot down the field, way down the field, and too far for Reggie Begelton.
Reggie stopped on his route, and I think he saw the Alexander deep, and he just gave up on it. But by that point, Jake had already pulled the trigger and let it fly. Here he is right here. Let me just spot him out for you. Let me see if I can get him right there. Let me see. How about right there? There he is. Watch him. He's just running a post route. He's on his horse here. Jake lets it fly, but then Reggie shuts it down. Then he tries to pick it up again. He can't get to it. Just miscommunication receiving quarterback. It happens.
Instead, it's 2nd and 10 here. 3 options out to the left. Bombers are going to bring some heat. Mayer gets it away near side, but it bounces at the feet of Markin Michel, who leads this Calgary team in receiving yards so far this season.
Yeah, Markin Michel, you know, he kind of rounds this break right here, and then he snap your head. I think if he locates that ball quicker, he's able to redirect to a ball that was a little underthrown, and Mayer knows it. So 1, could have been a better throw. 2, a better, quicker reaction coming out of the break, and now you're looking at punt.
Cody Gray set to kick it away, averaging 49.3 yards per punt so far this season. Lets this fly from the 30. Smith slides over. That's going to bounce. Takes it on the high hop just inside the 35 and is wrapped up immediately with a flag on the play. Brady Oliveira, boy, as far as guys they needed to get going, this was nice, wasn't it?
What? It's
No
like,
yard.
Let's get back to our DNA. Okay, we lost Jamarcus Hardrick. We lost Gray. We got Dobson. We got Lofton. Let's just run it and pound it. And they did, and they did it often. Just, if it wasn't him, it was Chris Streveler just pounded. It was a physical football game. Hey, and Ottawa was toe for toe for him. It was just a physical.
Yeah, they want to smash it too, don't they?
Yeah, just roundhouses going at it. And absolutely phenomenal game. Very close, as they always are with Ottawa. And Winnipeg found a way to come out on top.
Last week between Streveler, Brady, and one carry for Johnny Augustine, 37 total carries last week for Winnipeg. Through the air here to Clercius for the first time today.
Yeah, I talked to Kevin Clercius for the ball game. I just want to get up close and personal to this kid because he's a big kid. I mean, he is huge. I love it. He's number 2 receiver right here coming in motion. You see him coming down the line of scrimmage right here. He's going to go up there and sit down. Zach Claris will point fake, give it to him. Hey, 5 will get you 15 right here. And that's exactly what he does. And Zach talked about moving Clercius inside and out, inside and out. There's an example of it.
Here they are on the ground. And Oliveira stopped after picking up about 3 yards against this Calgary defense.
Yeah, and I really think that it starts with Rose in the locker room and on the football field. And I think he can set the tone. The guy's got 30 career sacks on the year, on his career. And then you talk about another stud on the next level, and that's Cameron Judge. Just gets it done our way. And then you've got Dozier by his side. And Richardson, hey, second start of his career. And there's a lot of high praise coming from DeMario Houston, who's out of the lineup today with an ankle injury. Talking high praise about his cornerback. 2nd and 7 for Zach. He's in trouble, and he's taken down.
Charles Wiley is there with his first Canadian Football League sack.
Texas San Antonio, baby, getting it done. Figuring it out up here in the Canadian Football League. Right, there he is right here, folks. Keep your eye on 93. Little twist up front. I'm going around the outside. Zach's trying to go there, which I'm telling you, a lot of people knows he likes to scramble to his right. And they baited him, took it away right then.
And that loss takes any sort of thought of a 50-plus field goal out of the mind of the Bombers, and now they'll have to kick it away. Jamison Sheen lets it go from the 47. End over end, right down into the arms of Brooks. Brooks cannot get it back beyond the 15. Good coverage down the field by the Bombers. Let's go!
Outscored 51-18 so far this season. In 2 of those games, they've been shut out completely. So, of course, we asked him about it. Jake Mayers said, well, this week we needed to focus on finishing games, but it is a lot tougher on the road, which we know with their road record this year. One of the best quotes, though, came from Cameron Judge, who said, this week we focused on not running on fumes physically and mentally, so that we know where we're supposed to be and we're not guessing come the 4th quarter. But the best quote, guys, came from Dave Dickinson, who said, Britt, yeah, we love to finish well, but more importantly, we need to start well, and they did that.
We got a good start tonight for sure. Britt hanging in there on the sidelines. 31 degrees at kickoff, but the humidity felt like 41.
Oh!
Yeah. Need one of those little fans we can hold in front of our faces up here. There's a completion to Clark Barnes, but multiple flags back by the line of scrimmage.
Calgary's hoping it's offsides.
Offside. Winnipeg number 91. That penalty be declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Yeah, Clark
penalty
Barnes
was on 96.
Second-year player from Guelph gets his 13th catch on a little dig route. And you watch the heater that Mayers throws there. That is full on. This is all I got. I'm sticking it on you, 1-4. Nice pitch and catch.
Up to the Calgary 27. He's got 4 options. Out to his right. A couple of them sliding into block, and they'll hand it off to Mills, who's tripped up by Willie Jefferson just past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's good. That's great defense. They're going to bring people in here to block, and 2 on the edge here. And Willie jumps over his man, grabs a foot, and man down. That's just all out, all in. I don't care about my body. 5 just wants to get it done.
This Winnipeg defense allowing just 22.8 points per game, second best in the Canadian Football League. It's been their offense that has struggled so far this season. Just 4-man pressure this time there. Steps up to his right, throws to his right. He's got Barnes again for a first down just outside the 40.
Yeah, just great presence. We saw it in a previous drive from Caleros, and he just hung onto the ball too long. Right here, he's going to kind of hang out here down on the sidelines, and Mayer's going to find him late as he finds the pocket, slides to his right. Nice job of just finding the open spot. Two defenders go high, and he goes low, moving the sticks. Just great awareness by Clark Barnson's quarterback being on the same page.
Jake Mayer already up to 77 yards passing. Just under 4 to play in the first quarter.
They had 108 all of last week.
Dedrick Mills running into a wall at the Calgary 41.
Yeah, just finished. Get in there, Kyrie Wilson. Watch him. He's right here. Stick your nose in there if you want some. Adams going in there. He gets washed out by a lineman coming up to second level, but Kyrie's in there losing his helmet. A few body parts. Staying low to Dedrick Mills in the backfield. Football 101.
Second and 7 for Mayer. Empty backfield this time. Stays in the pocket, down the field, midfield 55. And another first down as he gets Cole Tucker involved in the offense.
Yeah, Cole Tucker's on credit Ramsey, and he puts a nice little move on him late. He attacks his area coverage, finds a soft spot. Crandy's waiting on the inside. He just plants his foot hard and works to the outside, and that's where the ball's spotted. Moving the sticks one more time. Good communication between quarterback and receiving core right now.
Third different receiver with a catch in the game for Mayer. He's got 3 of them to his right here. Back on the ground again. This time it's Logan. He'll take it down inside the 50. Ball pops out. Winnipeg on it. Crowd loves it. Bombers have it.
Just 3 double cut coverage. There's 3 high defenders and area outs, and then you got 2 corners sitting on the area outside, and they got the right play. The right play called here. Run, hit the soft spot, zone coverage. You got big boys going up the field, but just a great tackle. Just a great tackle. Dedrick Nichols just got a helmet right on the football. Ball's out. Big time turnover for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
First touch of the game for Logan ends up in a fumble caused right there by Nichols. Scooped up by Lucky Ogbovon, making his debut here with the Bombers. From their 46, turnovers aplenty here in the first quarter. Brady Oliveira now on the ground. His best carry of the ball game almost gets him a first.
Yeah, the Winnipeg Blue Bombers are appreciative of this. This is the DNA that's running through every fan's veins here at Princess Auto, and certainly this man has been a part of those blood transfusions, just kind of getting everybody excited about controlling the line of scrimmage like they did last week so well. Chris Trevor into the game doing his thing.
I'd like to welcome everybody joining us on TSN 4 after a Canadian rugby victory over Romania. Strebler into the game, pushing his way up, and he's got a first down for the Bombers. That's a guy who can play rugby. Chris Strebler, hey?
Yeah. How many players on a rugby team on the field at one time? Do you know the answer?
No idea.
15. 15, okay? You take 15 Streblers, you're not losing. You're not losing. Yeah.
Your knowledge of rugby impresses me, man.
That wasn't me. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay,
That was our producer,
say.
Mike Marshall, chimed in my ear. I had nothing.
I had no idea he knew that much about rugby.
Your eyes got big when I looked at you.
I was like,
You was
there's no
oh,
way.
Man.
Partially, I didn't even believe you. Trying to set up a screen here for Wilson. Tackle made at the 50 by Kobe Williams.
Yeah, I want to see that guy get the ball a lot. Yeah, it's just, you know, you got to make this tackle because this guy will make you pay, and he'll be in the end zone before you know it. Just a quick hitch, stick it out there. Wolotarski out front. Kobe Williams got to make the tackle, and he did. It's a great heads-up defensive play right there by Williams.
Got 4 yards on the completion to Wilson. That's his first target and catch of the ball game. Polaris over the middle, in behind the intended target It was Nick Dembski, first time we've mentioned his name in this ball game, and he can't come up with it.
Yeah, I'm just watching Williams on this coverage as well, and I'm just going to try to watch Dembski's route here, as you can't drift when you come out of this break, and he did a nice job of coming flat, but the ball was just off target. It wasn't Dembski, it was on Zach Caleros there, and this is a 57-yard attempt by Sergio Castillo.
Well, he banged one through from 60 2 weeks ago on McMahon, one of the longest in CFL history.
So what are you saying? Is there cakewalk?
Well, there was a little bit. Well, there's a wing behind him here. There was a strong wind behind him that day. Castillo from 57, just inside the left hash to make it a one-point game. That kick is up, and it is through. Castillo nails another one.
Go ahead, Serge. Well, that's awesome. So you got Jamison Sheehan out there. You got Benson. Mike Benson just loving it. Everybody. That is just money there. That's the way it's supposed to work. Our kickers are fabulous in this league.
Castillo has hit 14 in a row. This one, a bomb from 57 to wrap up the first quarter. Stampeders 7-6 in the first quarter that we were just discussing, Matty. Kind of had a little bit of everything. That was a fun one.
Yeah, just came out swinging. Haymakers going at it. Turnovers, big plays, explosive plays, hard-nosed runs, tackles. Yeah, had everything in the first quarter here, and two teams just going at it. There's no feeling each other out in this one. They played each other just a couple of weeks ago, and they know what's going on, and it's just about executing. We saw a whole lot of that there in the first quarter. And just the way to cap it was Sergio Castillo at 57-yarder. Just tip of the cat to Sergio, special teams units here in Winnipeg, and certainly all the kickers across the league as they continue to, I think, own the headlines. They've been fabulous.
91.1% coming into tonight. Kickers in this league so far this season, that is the highest of all time. And how about this? Mills all the way up to midfield, still going. Bounced off another tackle, takes it down inside the 50. That's his second big burst of the ball game.
It's like somebody got a joystick and they're just controlling it, and he's just like, I mean, I don't think he gets touched for 20, 25 yards down the field. He's just juking everybody, cutting back against the grain, and then finally they get a hat on him and slow him down a little bit. Mills feeling it. Happy to be off the one-game injured list.
I know they've got some decent depth at running back in Calgary, but Mills is a special player.
Yeah, and you know, I like the combination. He and Peyton Logan is kind of like thunder and lightning, inside, outside.
Right over the middle. Completion down just inside the 40 from Jake Mayer as he gets it to Reggie Begelton for the first time in the ball game.
Yeah, Beggs, you know, he's going to do a lot of different things. Why? Because he can. He's right here. He's going to go up there and sit down, find him. There's some tough yards now. Tough way to make a living, but that's what Reggie does. Continues to make it happen. Just 138 yards coming to tonight's ball game. Already adding to that. It's tough sledding right there, but he knows. That's what it takes.
2nd and 2. They'll hand it off. Logan trying to push ahead. Close to a first down, but a little bit short. Reggie Begelton, as far as consistency goes,
yeah,
57 in a row.
Yeah, whoa. Consistency lives right up here. Right up there. Nick Lewis, 166 straight. That ain't bad. Reggie's got a long way to go, but I'll tell you what, with the guy's work ethic and ability, he can get there.
Going to need a few more years for the 30-year-old to track down some of the leaders on that list.
Enough of giving it to the smallest guy in the field, and Peyton Logan. Let's go one of the biggest quarterbacks in the league, Tommy Stevens.
3rd and inches, no problem. Stevens pushes ahead past Nichols and Big Hill.
Yeah, if you've been watching CFL, you know that that is some ugly territory right there.
Reggie Begelton just had to get out of the way.
Alexander's going, yeah, okay, I'm just going to deal with you and not even try to get my hands on 1-5. Yeah, Tommy Stevenson makes that look easy, but believe me, folks, it is not a whole lot of want to and desire.
Calgary putting together a bit of a drive here. Jake Mayer just 1 yard shy of 100 through the air. Looking for it here. On the run, has to throw it away with pressure coming. Woods, Thomas, Hubert all there.
Yeah, it's a good play. That's just a solid play. And I believe Flesher's coming right here. Love it. Just keep going. Maintain outside. That's Hubert, Owen Hubert, first-year player from McMaster, doing his job, forcing the throwaway. Woods getting it done on the inside, freeing up his man on the outside. Little team defense right there.
Peyton Logan remains in the game at running back here. 3 men on that defensive line. They'll end up bringing 4 to the Bombers. Mayer, Mark and Michelle, and Nichols is there to smother them.
This is, hey, just, you know, sometimes you got to beat on a guy, and this is a perfect chance to point that out. Nichols is just coming from depth. I believe he's, and he's, here he comes. He's got to go a long way. Wow. That's covering some ground in a hurry.
Made no mistake there, did Nichols. Paredes perfect so far on the season. This one from 38 inside the right hash.
He's got some streaks that he's owned in the past.
And that is up and through.
Man, they're just making it look easy.
Great season for the kickers continue. Paredes this time. Never in doubt, was it? Calgary on top, 10-6.
You know, it has, and he's scratching his head too, but start with losing Kenny Lawler, start with losing Dalton Schoen, your right tackle and your left guard. Now, granted, they found good replacements in the interior and offensive line, but when you lose Lawler and Schoen, and you lose Rasheed Bailey to Toronto in the offseason, yeah, it changes complexion of your offense.
Claris wanted to throw it, got bumped, and then had to end up throwing it away well in front of Ontario. It looked like he was trying to load something deep there, and the pressure got to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to chunk it where you don't know where it's going or what's going to happen. It's kind of like centering the puck in the middle of the ice and in your own zone. And Zach, he's wanting to go deep, but he can't follow through. And then he's thinking about, no, you know what, I'm just going to throw it away. That's a good idea. But discombobulation continues for Winnipeg's offense. And Zach said, hey, Matty, you know me. You know, I don't want to run it as many times as we did last week. I'd like to throw it 60, but, you know, he'll do whatever it takes to win.
Throwing again here, far side, and that one dropped in nicely to Wilson. Good throw there from Claris.
It had to be, because that was tight coverage, and that ball was just thrown beautifully. These are the type of throws you're used to seeing Zach Claris make. That ball's thrown anywhere else or lower. Cameron Judge is going the other way with it. I'd take that matchup all day long. My wide receiver versus the linebacker, yeah, I got that all day.
Force feed that one a little bit.
Mean, tough throw, but they made it happen.
Zach now 5 of 9 for 61 yards and an INT. Throwing again here. That one changes the angle a bit, finds Dembski. Dembski broke one tackle, now another. Ball pops out, but it's hooked on. Brady Oliveira down the field was there to save the day for Dembski.
And that's just hustle, being around the ball, working, trying to, knowing that Dembski's not going down with the first tackle. Watch the arm angle here by Zach Claris. Get jiggy with it, just dropped it down and stuck it on 10, and then he's breaking tackles, trying to find his feet, and they're taking shots, and a ball comes out, and who's down the football field but Brady O, saving the day.
That was Josiah Coatney who got back to knock that ball out of Dembski's hands. It was his hit that led to Claris being banged up. Now back out to Dembski again, down to Anita Gravic, secures it, picks it up.
What are they doing?
And is tripped up. The whistle had gone.
What are they doing?
Not sure why that was.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. Second down.
There you go. Yeah, they had pressure to where Zach was going, and they had the right play call, but I believe the pressure coming off to his right side where he throws the football. Here's a look at it. And let's see. He goes down, his knee goes down. Oh, I think that's a catch. Do you see it hit the turf?
I mean, that's in slow-mo right there. Problem is that you're calling a catch.
But why
then where was
blow the play
that's
dead?
the thing. Like, why? So Loesch is going to challenge it. But where are you going to spot this ball, I'm wondering?
Well, they stopped the play, so I don't know if this is a good challenge because, one, it's a good challenge because I think it was the wrong call, but two, they blew the whistle dead, so you don't have a spot where the ball could be.
So what are you getting out of this then?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Winnipeg is challenging the ruling of a completed pass. We'll review the play.
I guess they would look up to see where he was at, but the play was blown dead when he didn't catch it.
It's like, okay, well, he's in the end zone. Look at that.
And what the command center is reviewing right now.
What they're reviewing and the outcome, I think it was a good challenge because I think that's definitely a catch.
All right. Let's get the official ruling here.
After review by the command center, we've overturned the call in the field to a completed pass. It'll be second down.
Okay, but the crowd is cheering. However, instead of 2nd and 10, they marked it where he caught it, and it's 2nd and 12. They actually lost a couple yards off of the challenge.
That's why I said it was a poor challenge for two reasons. For one reason, one is a catch, good challenge. Two, they're going back because they blew the play dead.
The crowd is just realizing where this ball has been spotted.
Just getting hooped right there.
And you can hear the boos. A challenge to lose a couple of yards. They bring in some heat right up the middle. Oliveira picks it up. Collaros has the time. Finds Dembski over the middle. And Dembski pushing ahead. He's got a first down anyway for Winnipeg. Wow.
Yeah, I just watched Nick do his thing right here. Sorry, folks. Inside receiver number 10. Find a soft spot. Get behind Alway. Collaros has time. Why does he have time? Because he gets a great pickup by Brady Oliveira right there on a man coming down the A gap, and Oliveira says, nope. Keep my quarterback clean. Collaros does the rest. I'm glad it worked out that way. It worked out good for Winnipeg.
Yeah.
They got hooped in that 1st and 10 play.
Taking the handoff, now out on the run. Wolotarski's got it down the sideline. And that'll be another first down for the Bombers, who are marching here midway through the second.
And we got a game here now. A lot of stuff happening. I mean, people are just balling. Little play fake there. We see it all the time. Dempsey coming on underneath. Collaros moving to his right, finding Wolotarski sitting on the sidelines. It's good old-fashioned Winnipeg football and execution right here. Robeson couldn't get out of his break quick enough to get up on Drew. Picks up another first down, a little effort afterwards, knocking on the door. Red zone territory, here we go.
47.1% inside that red zone coming in to the game tonight. Collaros to his right, pressure in his face, it's Rose, gets it away near sideline. Was looking for Brady Oliveira, made a good effort on it, but it is ruled incomplete.
Yeah, quarterback play fakes and he rolls to his right, which we know Collaros likes to do. I've said it often already here in the first half.
That was Strevler, actually, I think.
And, well, that makes even more sense because they're cutting it down the field for him.
Oh, it was Zach, and they brought Strevler across.
Yeah, so Strev comes over in a little play fake here. Watch how things collapse here. Look at all the red shirts flashing in front of Zach. Zach can't find anybody. Spots it low. Couldn't come up with the grab.
Strevler back out of the game. Zach with 3 options out to his right, and this one is blown down just prior to the snap.
Time count violation. Winnipeg number 8. 5-yard penalty remains second down.
Hey, you know, when you haven't won this year and you're playing in front of your home crowd, you're trailing by 4 halfway through the second quarter, and you're knocking at the door and you're going backwards here and taking the time count. Boy, that just smarts. The veteran quarterback is that's just uncalled for, and got caught there. I know that's a stinger right there for Buck Pierce, Mike O'Shea, Zach, and that offense. It's just something you don't want to happen.
One of those things that just feels off with the offense.
Well said.
Collaros to the corner of the end zone, trying to drop it in there. No. And no flags on the play away as he was looking for Ontario Wilson.
I think Zach is still looking for it, pleading his case.
He heaved that one up there, didn't he, Matty?
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was the routes were run properly. I think it was a corner route that he was actually trying to throw, and Ontario went and kind of got it. Ontario, excuse me. That looks like PI right there. Roberson pulled him down, pushed him down at the end, and Zach's going, come on. I agree.
Castile back in, 2 for 2 already, 14 in a row to once again make it a 1-point ball game with just over 6 minutes remaining in the half. And he smooths it through. The streak continues for 14 in white and blue. Bombers having to settle thus far for not 1, not 2, but 3 field goals from Sergio Castile.
The rest of the season, the next stop will be in Ottawa.
5 more stops along the way for the Tackle Hunger program. Mayer out to his right, pressure coming, gets it away as he's hit and falls. Jamal Woods right there with the pressure in his face.
Yeah, it's just scary when you got a defensive lineman, 3 technique, 1 technique, interior, breaking free and closing like that. He's right here. Let me just circle him for you. And just watch him move. And slapping, trying to work inside, boom. He's breaking, contain, then here he comes, closing fast. Abort, abort, abort. That's just nasty.
Another tight one between the Stamps and Bombers.
We like him like that, Dusty. We like him like that.
He needs 10 here. He's going to look for a
Get there, Barnes.
Down the field. And a flag on the play. Thought maybe that right arm was held down as Barnes tried to haul it in with his left. Terrell Bonds says no way. But the flag lays just inside the 30.
Oh, this is what
Pass
you do.
interference. Winnipeg number 24. Point of the foul. First down.
This is what you dream of as quarterbacks. This is what you're made of. Just stand in the pocket, deliver the mail. Here comes the heat. Adam Big Hill. Bam! Little barbecue, little rib fest right there. Down the rail. Beautiful shot. All right, come on, Terrell. You can't be hanging on his arm like that.
Pretty easy call that time, wasn't it?
Yeah, big time play, and all of a sudden you got Calgary in great field position, looking to answer a score with the score, which is what you want to do in this game like here right now. This is good stuff. Look at J.Y. Jordan Younger, defense coordinator, trying to figure it out.
Calgary works in the Winnipeg 37. Mayer with more than enough time. Down the field, dropping it in there. Looking for Beggleton, and Tyrell Ford able to bat it away.
It's kind of like your final test, you know, and to me, this kid is straight up balling right now. One of the best receivers in the Canadian Football League is right here coming down. You're going to switch motion. Ford's going to be on him. There's a switch motion right there. Ford's going to be on him. Great coverage, great leverage, keeping an eye, everything in front of him. Undercuts it. Is there in position to make the play. That's well done.
Ford is the 2nd highest graded DB so far this season, behind only Roland Milligan.
You can see why. Technique like that.
Jake Mayer this time kept that one the whole way. Takes it down inside the 35, and that'll bring Paredes back out onto the field.
No different than quarterback draw. Paredes is on fire. Make it a little easier for him. Answer 3 with 3 yourself. Adam can't get off of his block in time to corral him, but he's got help on the back end and come up, drop him for a, what, a 6-yard gain?
So a 40-yarder for Paredes just inside that right hash. Perfect on the year. And he remains perfect on the year.
It's just crazy.
As he pokes it through. Well, don't miss out. John Cena hosts summer's biggest holiday with more action and thrills than ever before. Discovery's Shark Week is on now. It's one of the things we have in common, Matty. We're both terrified of sharks.
Yeah, right. Justifiably so. Too many close encounters. I'm not doing it. Don't want to do it. Not going to do it. It's just, no, it's not worth it. Risk reward is not there. I'm just saying. But the Shark Week is compelling because you learn a lot about them. And, you know, they're just meandering around thinking that.
Why would swimming in the ocean be any more fun than swimming in a pool, you know? Now it's brought away. Here's Wilson. What a burst down inside the 50. That's one of his most impressive plays of the entire year.
Well, that's what Caleros talks about. Sat down with Zach and chatted with him a couple days ago. Love that opportunity. And Zach just wants to feed this guy the rock because he says he's getting faster and faster in practice. You know, because the brain gets in the way. Once you figure it out, your true skills can come into play, and you see a few of them right there. Whew, Ontario, Wilson, Florida State. Got some explosiveness.
Up to the Calgary 46. Got that one away, kind of over the top. And it's hauled in by Dembski. Wrapped up immediately by Cam Judge.
Yeah, 3 veterans right there just playing the game. And it's like, yeah, you're too far inside. I'm going to sit in the hole, and I'm going to feed it to you, and I'm going to try to get out there and make the tackles. Exactly. Everybody did their jobs. It's just Cameron Judge, man, is one of my favorites. For a reason, Dusty. You know why? Because he just plays the game hard the way you want to. 302 tackles over the course of his career, 7-year player from UCLA.
Inside 3 minutes here in the first half at Princess.
On the panel, Jim, you're going to be talking about the Stamps running. We're talking about the INTs, Davis Sanchez. Paul LaFelice is going to give a preview of tomorrow's game. And I've heard Milt Stegall is going to do a breakdown of the kickers.
It's good, baby. It's all good.
Wow.
Wow. For kickers.
Whoa.
Milt Stegall on kickers?
What?
Never heard such a thing.
Milt, he's gotten to him. No, that's a great topic these days. They're killing it this year.
2nd and 2. Oliveira's got the first down. And a little bit more for good measure. Takes it just shy of the Calgary 30. Just his 4th carry of the ball game.
Yeah, certainly not getting the load he was handed to him last week. But when they do give it to him, he's making them pay. Just incredible. 23 touches last week on the ground. Another 5 through the air. Brady earned his paycheck last week.
No touchdowns so far this season for Brady Oliveira.
Or his quarterback
and
throwing.
no passing touchdowns for Zach Collaros. Going to try to change it right here towards the end zone. Flag on the play. Wilson. Are you kidding me?
Wilson got him behind.
Holy smokes. What a catch.
Defensive pass interference, Calgary number 0. That penalty will be declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
Oh, man.
At first, I didn't think he had a chance at it.
And Zach heaved it, I think, as far as he could, because he knew that 80 was just flying over the backside of the defense, and there you see him getting abused, and he still makes the catch. Come on, Ontario. Just showing off now.
Spectacular stuff from Ontario Wilson.
Man, get it done.
Zach Collaros' first passing touchdown of the season. Castile smooths one through, and Winnipeg goes on top 16-13.
And Zach gets his first of the year, and I love it. Just absolutely love it. Get off the schneid. That's got to feel good. Talked a lot about Ontario Wilson, and they hooked up.
And it's his first CFL touchdown, and it comes on a highlight reel catch.
Yeah, coming out of the backfield, Ontario is right there, coming, flying. He's already got leverage. Just get it out there. Ball's a little late. He's got to shut her down, make a spectacular catch. He's running out of turf back there. Williams trying to get back there and figure out where this guy's at, runs him over. Man, that feels good. Rookie, putting in the time, learning the game. Zach Collaros loves him as a receiver, making that connection, reap the rewards, establishing that relationship. Looks good on him.
4 plays, 70 yards in just a minute and 52 seconds. Wilson's got 4 catches on 6 targets for 74 yards. And that fantastic finish on the touchdown. Here's Brooks on the return, hangs onto the ball, taken down just outside the 40. Here's Zach Collaros talking about his rookie receiver.
Tangible stuff is off the charts, you know, with respect to the way that he's able to catch the football, the way he's running in and out of his routes. I think early on in the season in training camp, you're still trying to find your footing as a young guy, trying to learn the playbook. It prevents you from playing fast. You know, these last couple weeks of practicing in the games, he looks like it's really clicking for him.
Well, you can't ask for a better opportunity, can you, Matty?
No. Quarterback desperately trying to get out of a slump, looking for his first touchdown. You need to deliver the mail for him. Awesome.
Mayer finds Markin Michel, and he'll be spotted about 9 yards down the field, just shy of a Calgary first down with over 2 minutes to work.
Markin Michel continues to be a big target for Jake Mayer. Closing on 250 yards of the season already, a couple touchdowns.
Catching passes about an 80% clip as well. Mr. Reliable so far. Dietrich Nichols has it down to the 40. Now the 30, and he's gone all the way to the 10. Return touchdown, Winnipeg. What a swing. Momentum to the Bombers. Nichols to the house.
Jamal Woods, hot man on the outside. Keep an eye on him. Interception happens, bang! He blows up the only man back. That's Jake Mayer. Jake knows it's a pick 6. Big time mistake, big time play for the Winnipeg Blue Bomber defense. Ball's thrown late, a little behind, to the house. I can't tell you how many times I've been there as a pro quarterback. That's a terrible feeling. I'm telling you, it's like you're in the back pedal going, oh no, this guy's going fast, way faster than you can run.
Castillo knocks it through, and it's back-to-back bangs for the Bombers. Ontario Wilson on the offense, Dietrich Nichols on the defense.
Yeah, just late in the recognition, ball just kind of hung up on him, was behind. You're going to watch it happen in front of you. Woods, a nice rush there, a little stunt again. He's in Mayer's face, causes the bad throw, in my opinion, then gets the crucial block. Biggie's just trying to catch up, and he doesn't have to. He shut her down, walk in. Beautiful, Dietrich Nichols. That's just his 5th career interception, and that was huge for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers here at home.
First interception of the year for Nichols is a house call the other way.
Last time he had one, week 7, 2022. That's a while back now, so that's got to feel good for Dietrich.
Crazy that he didn't have one last year, considering how much he's around the ball.
Yeah, well, sometimes people just stop throwing your weight too, but yeah, that's got to feel good. Week 7, 2022, get your first pick 6, put your team up. Way it's done.
Brooks waiting on the return. Takes it just inside the 15. Decent burst on the near sideline. A flag on the play as he takes it out past midfield, but Thomas, I believe, was flagged. And that'll be coming back for the Calgary Stampeders.
Well, Mike Miller, special teams coordinator for the Bombers.
During the return, holding, Calgary number 77. 10-yard penalty, first down.
He's going, that would have never happened if the guy hadn't hold it, because we had it. He's trying to explain that to the rest of the staff. Mike Miller, just a special teams guru forever for the Bombers, made his living at it. Yeah, there. Oh, that was. Hands are up, but he got him in the back. Got that, you know, that's a tough call. Shane Gauthier, the man that got blocked in the back. He went to the ground. Officials saw it through the flag.
Backs him up more than 30. Now a botched snap. Will pick it up. Tuck it into the belly of Mills, and it works out. That'll work. He's got some room up to midfield. Dedrick Mills down to the 40, and eventually it's Evan Holm who tracks him down, and Calgary gets it all back as a wild finish to the first half continues.
This is not well executed, but it's kind of slow plays the hole. Ball's on the ground. Here, you take it. Now the offensive line's washed everybody down. There's a big hole that Mills sees and exploits, but you know way you're running away from Evan Holm. That guy could fly, plus he's got the angle. Jake Mayer maybe draw this up that way next week in practice.
Teams should botch snaps more often.
Botch snap right on one-on-one. Got it ready, break.
First and 10 from the Winnipeg 32. Mayer, shoulder fake. Now down the field, looking inside the 5. Oh. Touchdown, Stampeders. What a response. It's Eric Brooks, his first in the Canadian Football League. And the Stampeders strike back.
It's like the big-time right and left crosses are just happening at a frenzied pace here. This is one of the best throws I've seen Jake Mayer make. He threw it on time, little pump fake, and threw a dart right over the top on time, delivered the mail, and Brooks makes him look good on the back end. First year playing for Fresno State, coming into the ball game with just 2 catches, 21 yards, no touchdowns. That first one's spectacular.
If you bet the under tonight, the first half has destroyed you as the offense is coming alive late. And we've got 43 combined points in the first 2 quarters of this football game.
Yeah, beautiful throw and catch right there. Brooks, heck of a catch, ball's thrown, dart. Is this just dart? Watch him up top of your screen, folks. I'm gonna try to do this for you. Watch him. Double move, dart it. Ball can't be late. Just throw it on time. DB won't have a chance to react. And they pick on one of the best in the league, a young one, but one of the best. Terrell Ford getting burnt.
Is it crazy to say that there's 74 seconds left in this half? I'm thinking there could still be another touchdown before we send it back to the panel.
I mean, Calgary's got a great return, kickoff return, right? And it's called back with holding. Then a botch snap, big Mills run, next play, dart to Brooks from Mayer over one of the best in the league, young DB, bit on the double move, and it was over.
What an opening 30 minutes, 29 so far in this ball game.
Hey, I'll point to him all the way down. There I am. There he is. That's the guy.
He's over there. Cam Eccles is hurt. They're giving Brooks an opportunity in the offense, and he makes the most of it. Now Smith broke 1 tackle, but ran out of room. Couldn't get reloaded on the return, and he's taken down. Haley Devine Scott, among others, in on the stop.
Among others, like half the Stampeder football team was there. It seemed like everybody just to see a red. There they are. Milt, Kate, Davis.
Do you think Milt's still going to be talking about kickers? There's a lot more that's happening.
Stay with it, Milt. Stay with it. Stay with it, Milt. It's a worthy topic. These guys have been spectacular. And it's just not the kickers. It's the deep snappers. It's the holders. It's the whole battery making it happen this year.
65 seconds to work for Collaros. They'll start it on the ground to Brady Oliveira. Man, Wiley is having himself a game. Had that sack earlier and just crunches Brady Oliveira there.
That looked like varsity versus the B team right there. And he's just playing his man, just stands him up, just stood him straight up. That was Kolinkowski, their center, stood him straight up. Man come across his face, and they just threw him away and just manhandled.
Looked a little Calgary Stampeders there.
Like steer wrestling.
Steer wrestling, that's right. Collaros in trouble, gets it away. Oliveira reaches down for it, and they're blowing it down as incomplete.
Again. There's pressure, and Zach was trying to make a play. I wouldn't advise that. Right here. Check him out. Just effort. Hauser going on the inside.
Well, he talked about all the close games between these two clubs. 12 of the last 14 not decided until the final 3. Second half should be a good one. Low kick. It's going to bounce. Brooks takes it cleanly. All the way back inside the 50, and that's almost instant field goal position.
That is such a smart move by him, catching it on the short hop there, went and played it, didn't let the ball play him. A little baseball for you.
Had the momentum going forward.
No
right
question,
away, yeah.
and got what he could. Cal Murphy, may he rest in peace, you know, who's such a big part of this Winnipeg Blue Bomber club and organization. Watch this. He would love this. Catch it, straight ahead, get what you can. That's just smart football right there.
Well, we did see Castillo knock one in from 57 earlier in the half, going in this direction with a slight wind at his back. They're inside that right now. Jake Mayer over the middle, down the field. He's got him inside the 25 as he finds Begelton. And Begelton has him in business with 22 seconds on the clock.
I'm up here screaming to Mike Marsh, our producer, dart as a dart. They just drilled it. Soft, mushy zone, cover 4, and Mayer lights him up and makes him pay. Plenty of protection, climbs the pocket. Oh, it just slings one in there. Beautiful.
Clock ticks inside 20. Bombers will bring some pressure. Mayer backpedals, sends it towards the end zone. No! Falls incomplete, was looking for Philpott. And that'll bring up second down with 11 seconds remaining.
I like it. Philpott didn't know the ball was thrown or was coming to him. Kind of stumbled out of his corner route coming out of the break and couldn't relocate it, but I like the mentality. Just knife it. And you got Paredes spacing the hole. Can't wait to put 3 up on the board and tie this game. Jake Mayer, one more shot.
Mayer will have 3 options out to his wide side right. Bombers bring 5 this time. Jake steps up, dumps it off over the top to Dedrick Mills. Mills down to the 15 with 5 seconds left on the clock, and it'll be Paredes' time to try to tie this game at 23.
Yeah, just good offensive football right there, knowing what you needed. It's a good job by Jake making something happen, and Mills getting down, sending it up for Paredes, his chip shot. Can't take it for granted, just got to lock it in. You got Crawford. Cody Grace, Paredes,
22.
Count it.
Knocks it home. 23-23. That's exactly what this game deserves.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Tie game at half.
Well done, boys. Well done. Both sides. People here at Princess Auto loving this.
Mills' career high is 137. He had 104 on 8 carries in the first half. We are underway in the third quarter at Princess Auto Stadium. Fantastic Friday night football finish. Almost certainly on the way, and a nice return here for the Bombers to get them started as Smith brings it out beyond the 45 to the 47. Here's Zach Collaros' first half.
Yeah, you got to feel good if you're a Bomber fan watching your quarterback who's been struggling at home. That not so much, but he settled down and started making some throws and finding that kid right there, Ontario Wilson, a mainstay, and Dembski all over the field. And then first of the year for Claris, first of his career, and Ontario Wilson, and they find the end zone and get a nice return, good field position to start this next 30 minutes.
Started on their own 47. Brady Oliveira just 4 carries in the first half. Zach throwing again over the middle. He's got Wilson, and he is taken down immediately by Tyler Richardson. But Ontario Wilson awfully close to 100 yards.
Well, I remember being in. Watch him do his thing. Just a little dig route. Clear it, Dembski, come in behind him, and just throw a dart. Confident heater, number 1, down the middle, on the money. That can really write a ship for a quarterback who's looking for his mojo. And good start to the second half.
Wilson is now up to 95 yards in the ball game. Collaros in trouble and taken down immediately. Ryan Leader gets there for his first CFL sack.
Yeah, Leader just, I mean, just a heck of a football play here. Second-year player from McMaster. Zach thought he had the edge, and leader's so quick, he just gobbled up that territory between him and Caleras and put him down. Boy, that's got to feel good. A lot of firsts happening here. First TD throw for Zach. First one for Ontario Wilson. First sack for Leader.
First sack for Wiley.
It's crazy.
Two sacks tonight for Calgary. They only had 2 coming in all season. Here's Caleras looking to the end zone again for Wilson. Oh, baby, he almost one-handed that, but it falls incomplete. Oh, that would have been something else.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch how he plays this ball as it's in the air, and Zach throws it out there. See if we can pick up Wilson on your left-hand side. Zach heaves it. Get there, get there. Two-handed. Ooh. I thought he might have been Superman in that one and putting 2 hands on it, but just a little too far out in front of Ontario Wilson.
All right, they will roll out Castillo for a 54-yard attempt. Already hit one from 57 tonight. This one straight away to give Winnipeg the lead. Castillo, that is up, and it is wide. Oh. Wide right, brought out by Brooks. Brooks now all the way back to the 15. He's got a little bit of space on the near sideline. Cuts it back up. Ball pops out, and now they'll race for it at the 50. Holy smokes, we've picked up where we left off at the end of the first half here in the second, haven't we? Do not go anywhere. Castillo with the miss after hitting 15 in a row. Just wide. 4 yards in the first half.
What?
I know.
104?
Yeah.
He had 184 on 40 carries coming in. Yeah, with no touchdowns. 6 career, but no touchdowns this season. And Dietrich Mills is well on his way to matching that total tonight in 1 game.
That one went for 53.
That'll help. That was on a botch snap. Botch snap left, wasn't it?
That was the call
1-on-1?
play.
Yeah.
First and 10 from the Calgary 38, back to Mills again. And Mills pushes it out. Gets close to half of what they need on first down.
Yeah, you know, they're having success on the edge of that defense right there, and he presses it and bounces it, and then he makes a move on a DB coming up in secondary support, and this is Mills doing his thing. Press it, bounce it. You see the hook block right there by Smith, first-year player. Playing left tackle, comes all the way over, hooks that edge, gives it to Mills, and Mills does the rest, picks you up about 6 yards.
Smith starting at left tackle. We hadn't mentioned him yet, which means he's probably having a pretty solid night. Back to Mills again, trying to bounce off a tackle. Big Hill will come in there with Grandy, and they'll shut him down, and that'll bring up 3rd down, and Grace will come out to kick it away.
Yeah, and, you know, this time they're trying to do a little pull and trap action with 44, and that's Lucas Roberts coming right to left, and he gets his block, but defender right there is Kyrie Wilson. Stuffs the hole, and defenders are able to make the play in the backfield. Mills is looking at 3rd and 3.
Grace stands on his own 30, ready to let it fly. Had an 81-yarder earlier in the season. This one is up. Smith, a few steps over to his left, takes it cleanly at the 16. A little slip, and he'll be taken down by Micah Tights. Fans are loving it because we've got an excellent Friday night football cooking up here for you.
First half, we'll take a look at him one more time. Little play fake, good protection, speed coming across the field. Ontario Wilson, count it, first of his career, first of the season for Caleras. Beautiful play by your Dietrich Nichols, undercuts a poor throw, forced throw, pick 6. Dietrich Nichols finding him, double move. Terrell Ford peeking, gets caught. Brooks, his first. Unbelievable first half. I'm talking haymakers one after another. Well-played football game.
That all happened in the final 2 minutes and 31 seconds.
No, it didn't.
Of the half. It did, Matt. I looked it up. I confirmed it. Here's Wilson again. That'll put him over 100 yards for the first time in his CFL career.
Yeah, you know, you sit down with people in Zoom calls, and you hope to ask the right questions, and just so happens we got Zach Caleras talking about this kid right there. Terry Wilson coming out. Sorry, he's in a waggle position coming from depth. Number 80 catches a little hitch screen with people out in front, and he picks up a quick 9. Just find a way to get the ball in his hands. What you can do with playmakers, and they're finding out that he's one of them.
You almost just see the confidence in his eyes when he got up from that last catch.
You heard the clip earlier, and if you didn't, Zach Calera said that his young receiver's got all the right tangibles. He works hard, and he's really trying to understand the game so that his raw ability and his natural speed can be seen out here, and we're seeing it come into play tonight for the first time.
First down pickup with Brady Oliveira on his 5th carry of the ball game. Fresh set for Winnipeg. Looking to make it 2 wins in a row, working from their own 35. Calgary brings some heat. They'll get it away. Wilson again wrapped up immediately. Tackle made by the rookie Tyler Richardson.
Yeah, same blitz that you saw in the first half, and real quickly here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they're coming. And a quick hitch right here. Zach gets it away. Last time he threw a slant that was undercut by Roberson and went back the other way. Here he's got a pickup of 9. So he went away from it. He went to the short side as opposed to the wide side this time, and that's the difference.
2nd and 1. Back to Brady. Right up the middle. Judge hanging on his back. And Oliveira takes it over midfield. And he's starting to cook, isn't he?
He's starting to boil a little bit. Yeah, and that's not good news. 2nd and short for the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Going extra offensive lineman, flatten the defense. 19 tries to come up in support. Brady says, He makes a hard cut. He's into the secondary, and Cameron Judge just hangs on for dear life.
4th tackle of the game for number 4, Cam Judge. Now up to the Calgary 51. Back to Oliveira again. Look at this hole. He's got a first down, finally tripped up and taken down by Randall, but Brady Oliveira getting to eat here a little bit.
Yeah, Malcolm Thompson, free safety, missed in the hole last time. Here he's going to come up into space with Brady Oliveira breaking into the secondary again. There's 19, and he just gets a leg, and that's not going to do it. And he knows it. Brady Oliveira feeling it right now. We saw it last week on those 23 carries for 129. Yeah, that's the Brady we know and love.
Claris back to his running back. This time he's tripped up after a couple of yards. Coatney there to grab an ankle.
He's kind of a big boy himself down there, isn't he? Yep.
The fact that Zach only missed a game after being blown up by a body like that, pretty impressive.
Yeah, you know, I don't know what you call it, thorax, sternum, ribs.
Is the thorax a part of the sternum? Maybe that's where we're getting confused.
I'm not getting confused. I'm just having fun with it. Yeah. He got popped right in the middle of his gut.
Out 1 game. Sore gut. Kolaris, deep shot towards the end zone. Dembski intercepted on the far side. Roberson, his 2nd of the ball game, 3rd of the season, and the Stampeders take it away again.
Yeah, this is Zach trying to squeeze a deep one in there. Roberson had his eyes to the game the whole time. He just falls back and feathers. Falls right underneath this and baits him for the 2nd of the game. Not on his watch. Yeah, watch Trey Roberson. He's right here, folks. Watch him just bait Zach Calera in this deep corner route. He's looking at him. He knows he's not going to the hitch. He just keeps running, feathering back, and easy pick. 2nd of the afternoon or evening for Trey Roberson, making it look easy. 6-year player from Illinois State, getting it done. Big time turnover as Winnipeg was on the move.
That was a nice looking drive built around Brady Oliveira.
Everything.
And now Calgary gets the ball back. Jake Mayer over the middle has his running back, Dedrick Mills. Line of scrimmage no further. Maybe a yard on the play as he's taken down almost immediately by Wilson.
Yeah, this guy's a tackling machine. You know, you don't think about it, but Kyrie Wilson's been around for 7 years on the Winnipeg Blue Bomber football team. And He's just a tackling machine. Just a tackling machine. 7-year player from Fresno State.
19 tackles on the season coming into the game. 2nd and 9. 3-man pressure. Mayer with time down the field, and that falls incomplete. Was looking on the near side for Cole Tucker.
Blanketed by Tyrell Ford. Running the route for him. Watch Tyrell. He's right here. Watch Tyrell do his thing here. Looking at the quarterback. I'll just fall off underneath this. Run the route for him. That ball's thrown anywhere else. It's going the other way, just like Trey Ford did to Zach Collaros. Got to get your eyes right for quarterbacking. Got to hold those corners on those out routes.
Bombers dodge any bullets. Could have come after that interception. And they're going to get it back. Blocked as Grace kicks it. And it's going to bounce at the 40. Picked up right on the spot. Flag on the play.
No yards.
And we hadn't had one of those yet tonight, so chalk it up.
Cadwalader getting it done. You know Mike Miller, the new special team coach for the Bombers, is loving that.
Yeah, he is. Winnipeg gets the ball back almost right where they lost it. Cadwalader causing issues.
Getting it done. And you know Mike Miller, his new special teams coach, is loving it. Untouched until late. He kind of gets thwarted offline a little bit, but there's Cody trying to get it off. Cody Grace has it partially blocked right there. A heck of an effort by Cadwalader, and then no yards to tack on 10 more. Right back to where they started a couple plays earlier when Zach Collaros threw a pick to Trey Roberson in the end zone.
Yeah, they were on the 33 when he threw the interception, and they are smack dab on the 33 here right now again. Back on the ground to Brady Oliveira. Oliveira breaking tackles down inside the 15. And the big man's rumbling, isn't he?
Oh, my gosh. It's like, all right, Dietrich Mills, whatever you can do, I can do better. Let's go. Give me another shot at this. Just kind of hunting, packing, getting the steam rolling, going. Just following his blocks. Lofton doing a great job just walling his man off, and that's Cameron Judge. He can't go around the big guy, and Brady Oliveira says thank you very much. Stanley Bryant getting some, too.
20 yards in the first half for Brady Oliveira. 59 so far here in the third quarter. Back to him again. Why not? They wrap him up from behind, but not before he gets hauled down just shy of the 5.
Yeah, Leader put in a tough spot right there. He's kind of in no man's land at the end of the line of scrimmage. He makes a nice play. Leader's right here, stand up, and bang, Zach can even push it. He's got to close quickly, which he does, and if he hadn't, you get a walk-in touchdown for Brady Oliveira. Heads-up play by Leader once again. Second-year player from McMaster getting it done. That's right. You make plays, we put you on camera, and that kid deserves it. That's a heck of a play in space against those two. Huh. He had to cover a lot of ground.
6 yards for Brady on that one. They'll go back to him again. Oliveira jump cutting his way down inside the 5. What a push from the big fellas on the line.
You know, they got the tush push, you know, when the quarterback sneak, you know. Yeah. But you know, oftentimes we see that with Brady, where everybody and these big boys get behind him and they push Brady Oliveira. We got to get a name for that, because watch this unfold. We've seen a lot of this last year. The Bombers getting back to it the last couple of games. Now the big boys are coming in and they're just pushing forward. Getting a critical first down, first and goal on the 3. And here comes Strevler, adding a little more pain to the game.
First and goal from the Calgary 3. Winnipeg looking for a lead. Strevler into the game. Looking for the end zone. It is there. Touchdown Winnipeg. Strevler does his job. And the Bombers go back on top.
Just a little Friday night football for you. No big deal. People getting after it. Gotta love this. Little pain right here down there. Just take a couple with you. No, the Bounders couldn't hold them up. couldn't hold him up. Strev's talking a little noise. Why not? Big-time special teams play. Set him up nicely.
Castillo puts him ahead by 7 after a 4-play, 33-yard drive. That started with a block kick.
One more look at the nastiness in here in the touchdown. Strev's Alway trying to get a piece of him, couldn't get enough.
Classic quarterback sneak from the 3.
Yeah, with that kid,
Right, like-
with that kid, he's just a beast. He and Tommy Stevens, some of the best in the league. Just big bodies. The guys are just tougher than nails, and they love that part of the game. 13 rushes last week in their first victory. Added to the Brady Oliveira 23. Add another one in there from some other guy. I don't know who it was. Dembski. They had 37 rushes. It was just like, I hurt just watching that game.
Yeah,
you know?
Johnny Augustine had the one kick.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, just look at Nick Dembski. Well, he's had a night himself.
Calgary's responded.
Yeah, they have.
In this game, right?
It's been haymakers.
They fell behind 10. This place was rocking, and they managed to come back. Had it tied at 23. Don't have a first down yet in the second half, though, Calgary. Winnipeg's got 7 of them and a touchdown. Here's Brooks. Takes it at the 15. And he is upended and comes down at the Calgary 30.
Yeah, Ken Wallander, he sets it up with the block punt, and then you just give it to Brady. He fouls the big boys. He hunting packs and gets a head of steam going. One more time. Nice play by Letter off the edge. Brady gets some help from the big boys, pushing the pile, picks up first down, and then Strevs does his thing. Boy, that's Winnipeg football right there.
Calgary with about a 5-minute deficit in time of possession right now. Winnipeg has controlled the ball here in the third quarter. Mills, nowhere to go. Boy, they've made some adjustments. Huber on that run, haven't
Jefferson playing a run. Thomas in there. You got 4 Bombers in there on that run stop. Trying to get some, watch them play their man, get off their man, play stiff arm, hold your ground. Woods does a nice job of doing that. And everybody else just rallies. 2nd and 11. Just getting that territory that Britt talked about. Was Calgary's got to be careful because they get destroyed in the fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter struggles all season long for the Stampeders. Trying to make something happen here in the third quarter. Mayer, all the time in the world, dumps it off to Markin Michel, who's pushed out of bounds, well short of the first down marker.
Osh got him another tackle. We're going to get Steve Daniel to add that to his total. It's just,
they're checking on
Mike O'Shea had like 1,000, I don't know, 1,200 tackles over the course of his career. It's just incredible. And here he's just trying to get out of the way and help Markin Michel from not hurt himself. And watch him. He goes old school on him. That counts. That counts. Ice cold whirlpool for him after the ball game. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
You think they're actually going for it?
No
Try
way.
to drop offside.
On their own 37? They do go for it. Fake the handoff. Mayer all the time. Down the field. Drops it in there. Bill Pott, does he have it? Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, how about the nerves to call that play? 3rd and 3.
Dave Dickinson calling all the plays for the Stampeders. No doubt about that. Jake Mayer, ice in his veins. Looking. Willie Jefferson in his face. And he spots the ball beautifully out here. Look at him. He's just, wow. He loves it.
What a call.
Oh, my goodness.
What a catch.
And know what he's asking for? He's asking for pass interference on the route to the field by Barnes.
Back to Mills. Up the middle. Spin move will get him at least 8 on first down.
Yeah, so Dave Dickinson hot on the collar on the sidelines there, and he's pointing to Clark Barnes on that 3rd down gamble. And what happens is he's held. He's down on the bottom of your screen right here. Watch Barnesy. He's held here. That's pass interference. And Dickey's saying, come on.
Mayer takes him down, and the Calgary Stampeders are marching their way back down the field.
Get it up off the mat. They got knocked down, but it got up and started swinging again, and this is just beautiful. Mark Barnes feeling it. 12 catches coming in the game for 144. He's having an evening, too. Great move. Nice tackle by Ford. Well, this game's got everything.
Jake Mayer over 200 yards passing as we get set for the final play of quarter number 3. A handoff to Mills straight ahead. And he was contained by Devin Adams rather quickly. And that'll bring up second down, which is where we'll start quarter number 4. You've been with us so far, no reason to leave. Great fourth quarter. On the way, Friday Night Football from Princess Auto Stadium in the Peg. On top, 30-23. Both teams getting it going on the ground here so far in this ball game, especially in the second half for Winnipeg. I don't know where we're going to go in the fourth quarter.
Well, I know the Stampeders, they want to go to the end zone, tie this thing up and finish strong. And they talked about that this week as they lost another close one last week. And Britt has talked about it, you know, they collapsed in the fourth quarter. And so it's going to be a challenge for them. And this is what it's all about. This is what the CFL, and when these two teams get together particularly, this happens. And close football games, we got another one on our hands tonight.
Fourth quarters so far this season. Calgary is minus 33, scoring just 18 points. As Britt mentioned earlier, shut out in 2 of those games, but they got pretty good field position here on a second down. 3 options out to the right for Mayer.
Only 18 points for them in the fourth quarter through the first games, and we're looking for some valuable 7 right here.
Peyton Logan into the game at running back, and he's got him a first down over the middle.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. You know, just a mix-up of change of pace, right? Coming right across your screen. It's the way to use him. Bang. Love it. It's a quick 10. So explosive. Reminds me of Letcher from Montreal. McMahon from Toronto. So many great backs like that we have in our league that can make you hurt through the air.
Fred set from the 25. Mayer, a gun over the middle, and that falls incomplete. Philpott kind of tripped on the way through. Alexander took a crack at it, but couldn't get his hands on it.
Yeah, and I really believe that he's right in here and watch him do his thing. Now climb and get open. And kind of clipped heels there a little bit, maybe feet. Kind of caught right there. Yeah, that's what happened. Incidental contact wasn't called.
2nd and 10 for the Stampeders, trailing by 7. There, over the middle again, wide open. He's got a man down to the 10, to the 5, and no further. But it's Cole Tucker with a big one, and Calgary knocks on the door.
Yeah, let's see if we can't get this kid right here. Check him out, see if we got him. Yeah, Cole Tucker, watch him. Trailing right here, underneath, split him. Oh, that's a nice looking play. Nice looking play right there. Jake Mayer found him, put it right on him. Knocking at the door. 18 points in the fourth quarter. My, you know what? Come on.
Tommy Stevens into the game, taking it wide, now turning it towards the end zone, and he's in. First Strebler, now Stevens, his 2nd of the game, and the Calgary Stampeders answer back.
How about that? Mixing it up. Peyton Logan, Tucker, just now finishing strong with Tommy Stevens.
Well, when you talk about answers, they scored Strebler from the 3. Calgary comes back down. Tommy Stevens from the 3.
Yeah, almost a walk-in. Huber can't get him. He's not going to arm tackle Stevens with he's 6'5", 251 pounds. He's got a little speed, momentum going. You're not going to get him down with an arm tackle. Yeah, that's big-time response drive here in the fourth quarter. Calgary.
Paredes to tie it at 30, and he does. Oh boy, this thing just gets better and better, doesn't it? Tommy Stevens, back-to-back weeks with 2 touchdowns. That one caps off an 80-yard drive.
Don't flinch.
Perfectly executed by Tommy Stevens.
Yeah, and he's just going around the outside. Buffalo boys go around the outside, right? I'm allowed to say Buffalo, right?
I think so.
It's one of my favorite games. Yeah. Look at that. This is the meeting of the minds right there. You got Matthew Schultz, you got Bagleton, you got Jake Mayer, and you got your head coach, your offensive coordinator, Dave Dickinson, Hall of Famer. Been there, done that. Orchestrating that little meeting.
Smith takes it at his own 15. Gets a block, back out to the 35, hangs on to the ball. And let's take a look at this Calgary 10-play drive.
And that seemed like it was almost instantaneous, but like you say, 10 plays. I mean, that was a 3rd and 3.
It was almost a 2 and out.
Yeah. Backed up. And then here it's Barnes. I mean, out and around. Great play getting up some yak. And then that's Logan come out of the backfield. And then boom, darted into Tucker. Second-year player from Northern Illinois. Tommy Stevens finishes it.
Zach gets the ball back over the middle. Wilson hangs on to that.
Sticky.
Zipped above his head. And he reaches up and grabs it.
You keep making plays like that, he may get tagged with the nickname Sticky.
That's a good nickname, actually.
That is a sweet catch. Oh, yeah.
Old Sticky Wilson.
That's beautiful. I like it. Ontario's a pretty cool name, though.
I mean, that's also
that's
cool
a good
name. Yeah.
Ontario Wilson, Florida State, representing Seminole.
1st and 10 from the 49. Kolaris over the middle again. This time it's Wolotarski. And back-to-back first down for the Buzzin' Bombers.
Wolotarski saying, don't forget about me, Minnesota. From Florida to Minnesota, here we go. Light him up. There's Wolotarski. Do your thing. All day long. He sees it like a quarterback. He loved those receivers.
Kolaris wasting no time, moving the ball quickly here. Now near side, Wilson again, and he's got it for another first down with his 9th catch of the ball game.
Oh yeah, Wilson is just sweet route. Ball's not thrown properly. He watches adjustment. He makes a quick adjustment out of the break. Pushes him out of his back pedal. Ball's thrown inside. Plant. Come back hard.
Now Oliveira, and he is taken down quickly.
Oh, Wiley 93 helped on the tackle. He's on his knees and he's tapping his helmet saying, get me out of here. I need some oxygen. Whew.
It's Thomas that started the tackle.
Fast paced out there.
Wiley there to finish him.
And if you don't know, if you've never played this game, yeah, it'll tax you. It's a different type of cardiovascular health you have to be in, and it happens quick, and there's a lot of field to roam and to cover, and Wiley's figuring that out right now.
2nd and 7. 3 options out to the left for Kolaris. Looks to the right, throws to the right, has a man at the 30, but it won't be enough for a first down.
Yeah, this is going to set up 3rd and 3. Oh, you won't see that. You don't want to see that unjudged. No. No, he knows too. We saw that last night with Cody Fajardo, one of our stars in the league, Grey Cup champion quarterback, has his team on a roll, and he pulled a hammy. You don't want to see that from another star.
You do not want to see that. One of the best linebackers in the CFL. He intended to. We'll step away. The Cameron Judge.
And it looks like he hyperextended his leg right there. And we often did this in the studio. You can see it. And we'd call on ourselves to diagnose it. Right there, you saw it extend. It looked like it's PCL to me. And we make those calls all the time back in the studios. We watch a lot of football, and it's good to see him walking off the football field on his own power, Dusty.
That was nice to see. He was down for a little while. Castillo will be attempting a 33-yarder to put the Bombers back on top. And that one is through with 9:41 on the clock. here in the fourth. Winnipeg leads by 3.
There's this replacement right there. Micah Teets, heck of a football player. He's got a great nose for the football. Linebacking core, looking at it, and it's just, they got Adam Konar, they got Judge, Teets, Awe, they got Dozier, they got ballers up there, man. Bailey Devine, Scott, they're your player from Global Kid. They're loaded. They got a lot of depth. It's what you need in the CFL. Most of those guys play on teams that are backing up, and then if the starter goes down, boom, they're right there, and they don't miss a beat. See if Calgary can't get her done here. Answer score with the score.
Drive, of course, starts on their own 40 after the field goal. Quickly out to Barnes. Nothing opened up for him. Home got a couple of yards.
Home said, not in my house.
He was waiting, wasn't he?
Quick recognition there. No place to go. Like a beeline, straight from depth, about 10 yards. Not a lot of room there, only pick up a 4. Maybe.
Yeah, they ended up giving him 3.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 7 for Calgary. Crowd here at Princess Auto Stadium trying to get behind their defense. Jake Mayer with other ideas. 3-man pressure. Ton of time. Down the field, turning around and grabbing it is Clark Barnes. What a play just as that ball's coming in and makes the catch.
Yeah, we're talking about right here, and watch what he does. Little double move. Blows right by Kyrie Wilson. Alexander can't get over there in time as a free safety. Jake Mayer spots him. Nice little double move connection there between those two. Clark Barnes, Jake Mayer making it happen.
Jake Mayer 17 yards away from a 300-yard game. Has one of those so far this season. Mayer out to his right. Under pressure, steps up, has a man wide open. It's Beggleton. Beggleton inside the 20, down to the 10, wrapped up at the 5 by Home, and thrown out of bounds. But the Stampeders march down the field.
That's all Jake Mayer's offseason work. You know, a lot of talk about him this offseason, losing some weight, getting in better shape. Yeah, and we're watching this guy right here come all the way across the football field because Mayer's got a lot of time. He's going to make time. Rolls to his right, steps up, and then finds him all the way across the field. Nice block by his receiver, and then Home, who can fly, tracks him down at the 5.
First and goal from the Winnipeg 5 for Mayer. Looks to his left, throws to the end zone, got it! Touchdown, Calgary! Mark and Michelle, and the Stampeders go back on top in a seesaw battle here in Winnipeg.
I'm loving watching Jake Mayer play right now. When that guy's in a rhythm, man, he is so smooth, and he throws such a pretty ball. Yeah, this is beautiful. That's a heck of a drive right there. He said, forget 3, we want 6. Watch Jake Mayer. This is on his back foot. He's looking there the whole time. Got it! Spot it! Count it! Oh, man.
Friday Night Football Classic here.
That's just, that is beautiful. Mark and Michelle find the end zone. That guy's money in the red zone. He is just money in the red zone.
And that is knocked through as the Calgary Stampeders on top. Mark and Michelle has his 3rd touchdown. Stampeders in pretty impressive fashion here.
Yeah, it has been automatic for the Stamps in the 4th quarter, so this is a good sign. That was a great double move by Barnes, finding a soft spot. Jake Mayer buying some time, finding his #1 receiver, Reggie Beggleton, getting it down to the 5. And then this throw is money. This is a quarterback feeling it. Beautiful, tight spiral on the money. Mark and Michelle, 5 targets down in the red zone, 5 receptions, 45 yards, and 3 TDs this year. Not bad. Producing when you get down there.
14 points in the 4th quarter for Calgary. Only at 18 in 4 quarters coming in. On the return, Augustine takes it out to the 30. Well, we've had a heck of a game so far here tonight. It's a nice way to start a special journey for one fan who's in the stands tonight. More on that. Let's send it down to Britt Dorn.
Yeah, meet Chris Timofeychuk. He's looking to set the world Guinness record for fastest fan to make it to all 9 CFL stadiums. He's hoping to do it in 362.5 hours. The record was set last year by Bobby DeBow, who did it in 364 hours. So he will actually be sitting with him at tomorrow night's game. Massive CFL fan. He's been to 27 Grey Cups, and his earliest memory, the 1991 Grey Cup here in Winnipeg. And he says he remembers rushing the field with fans and celebrating with somebody in particular. Dustin, do you have a guess?
I don't.
No.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Yes. Come on, Dusty. It was an out-of-body experience, that whole game.
Must have been, eh?
Yeah, but I tell you what, if I'm Bobby DeBow, I'm taking it out when I see him next, right? I'm not letting him break that record.
Well, I know.
I hear they're best friends, though.
Yeah. I'll take you to the airport.
Right.
Just kidding.
Right?
How about the points he's going to accumulate over the next 3 weeks? Polaris, nice catch. Wilson again. There's Judge, who's back in the game.
Oh, that's
A little bit of a limp, but
I mean, not that I don't want to see Micah Tights play ball because he's a heck of a ball player, but it's good to see that he's okay. I thought that Zach had Dembski down the rail, or excuse me, down the seam here right away. He chose it to dump it down. I think that was a design play the whole time, picking up 5, trying to get out of their own end, but he missed a big one there to Dembski.
Wilson's got 10 catches for 140 yards and a touchdown.
Feeling it. Just takes one time.
Polaris near side. Wolotarski was laying on the turf when that ball flew by him.
Dozier, I don't know if Dozier got hands on him or if the turf monster got him. Wolotarski's. Yeah, we're going to take a look at it right here. He's going to be right here and run an out route. Dozier, Sam linebacker's on him, and right there, he just goes down like the turf monster got him. Better look at it. Dozier right there, number 3. Oh, their feet got tangled. Another incidental play there.
Mike O'Shea has thrown his challenge flag.
Yeah, you see their feet just get tangled as Wolotarski comes out of his break.
.6:12 remaining.
Winnipeg is challenging that there's pass interference on the play. We'll review the play.
Here in the 4th quarter. Obviously a big moment in this ball game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you want 3rd and 6. You want opportunity to move the sticks here and get the ball out of your own end zone and keep the drive alive, score some points yourself.
Command center goes to work.
Yeah, gives people time to relax, take a breath.
No.
Go get another cool one.
This is going to be the most thrilling challenge we've ever had. Here's a look.
Yeah, it looks like he had certainly a chance. Zach spotting the ball out there. Here it is.
There we go.
Dozier right there. Good looking coverage there. A little push off from Wolotarski. Then they kind of catch feet.
Right foot and left foot.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the ruling here.
After review by the command center, we have accidental pass interference. Calgary number 3. To be a 10-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Yeah, Dave, he's not shy of showing his feelings. You know, he just likes to get it out. And, you know, that is accidental, that's for sure. Because their feet just kind of clipped. And Wolotarski, little veteran move, a little push off with his left arm. Right, I saw that to create separation.
So the offense back out on the field here, avoiding what would have been a kick on 3rd and 6.
You called it, Dusty. That's a big play. Big decision right there.
Near side, back to Wilson for the 11th time in this ball game. And he bullies his way ahead for a Winnipeg first down before being finished off by Malcolm Thompson.
And this is what Zach was referring to when he's saying the kid practices hard, tries to pick up everything, asks questions. He credits the veteran receivers for coaching this kid up, and he's playing fast this evening.
Back to Wilson again. Steady diet of Ontario Wilson.
I mean, he's now the Kenny Lawler, right? and Zach's found him a security blanket. And when you don't have Kenny Lawler, Buck Pierce is calling a great game, feeding him the rock because he's hot. You don't have Dalton Schoen, he's out for the year. Got to find somebody. Tonight it's Sticky Wilson.
Brady Oliveira busted through a couple of tackles, and he's got a first down for the Bombers.
5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. This is Brady Oliveira time. This is when the Winnipeg Blue Bombers just churn it up, control the line of scrimmage. One first down after another. Typically 20 is toting the rock.
For so many years, that was the recipe to seal teams away.
Andrew Harrison, he passed the torch to this young man and hadn't missed a beat. They found their mojo last week against a tough, hard-nosed Ottawa team, and more of the same tonight against Calgary.
Cam Judge back on the sidelines being tended to. They marked him just shy of the first down marker. That spot put the ball at the 43, so Strevler will come in on 3rd and inches. Oliveira and Dedrick Mills.
I mean,
outstanding
3rd inches
nights.
is nothing for Mike O'Shea and Buck Pierce to call. Yeah, we're going for it. Dave Dickinson did it at 3rd and 3 in worse field position.
That's true. He did. Strevler needs just a little bit. Pushing ahead. He's got enough. As we mentioned, he did not need much. Any sort of forward progress would have got the first down. He takes it out to the 45, and Collaros will chop back out onto the field.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's good, you know, and the ball snapped, and then all heck breaks loose. And just try to get low and wedge it in there and keep moving your feet. Strev's a big body. He gets what he needs, largely due to the neutral zone, 1-yard rule we have here in our CFL.
Just over 4 minutes on the clock in what's just been an outstanding ball game here in Winnipeg. Pressure coming. Collaros takes a shot down the field. Ontario Wilson. Oh, he hauls it in. Bobbled it a bit, but brought it back. Ooh-wee.
Hey, I'd say he's found him another Kenny Lawler. I may be putting the cart before the horse, but this kid's having a night. Zach Collaros throws a dime. He says, hey, Jake, I got you. I got throwing darts for you.
Calgary. Timeout. Calgary.
Beautiful catch.
Ridiculous.
That's just great. Richardson in hot pursuit. He's going, dang, he's fast.
I believe that catch puts him over 200 yards receiving in this ball game.
It's too bad they're not allowing him to hang on to these footballs. First touchdown, over 200.
That was insane.
That was just, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to happen, right? The go route. About 39, 40 yards downfield, bang, ball's delivered, make the catch. Boy, they had flipped the field in a hurry.
Who started this guy in fantasy tonight, eh? Be honest with me. If you're watching, did ya?
Yeah, right.
Would have been a heck of a play.
Let's hear it.
202 yards on 13 catches and a touchdown.
Have a night, Sticky.
And a new nickname. But a good one. I mean, I think that's a great nickname.
I wouldn't mind it if I was a receiver.
All the way down to the Calgary 23. Still got to finish the job here, though. 4 options out to the left for Collaros. They'll bring some heat. Gets it away over the middle. Wolotarski's got it down to the 10. First down, Bombers.
Yeah, inside release. Got heat in the kitchen. Nobody's in the middle. Pretty easy. That's what you want to do. You want to find a soft spot. Right in here. Bang. Give it to him. That's football one-on-one, how to beat the blitz.
Oliveira stands in behind Collaros. Zach to Dembski. Dembski to the end zone. Touchdown, Winnipeg. The Bombers bounce back and take the lead. Dembski to the end zone.
Are you not entertained?
What a night.
Oh, my goodness. Got a little play fake. Holds the defensive end. Dozier's in hot pursuit. He's trailing. There's no way he's catching 10 because that ball's put on the money. Zach Collaros delivers the mail, and Nick Dembski takes it home.
First touchdown of the season for Dembski.
Bombers going for 2. Try to make it a 4-point game.
I would take a field goal out of the conversation here. On the other side, a field goal could possibly win it for Calgary. If they can't put it home, Kolaris dumps it over to Dembski again. There it is! Give him 2! 41-37. Bombers on top.
Same play, different design. Little smoke and mirrors with different numbers. Play fake on the inside. Dembski comes out once again. Watch the play fake. There it is again. Dembski coming across the field. This time 27, a little rub route. Gets the rub. 27's in hot pursuit. Zach lifts it this time. Can't dart it in there. It could be undercut. So he throws it over the top. Makes it a 4-point game. 41-37. Oh, my goodness. Hang on.
Kolaris, 333 and 2 touchdowns. Jake Mayer, 316 and 2 touchdowns. And there's still 3:06 remaining in this football game. Winnipeg leads by 4.
And, you know, that's the beauty of playing a game position up here, quarterback, playing this game. Kind of a short memory. Yeah, you can make mistakes, but you can still produce at a high level. Those are great numbers. Couple picks. Balls he shouldn't have thrown. He knows he shouldn't have thrown. Well, he bounces right back, and he's got his team up by 4, 41-37.
Castillo kicks it away. Brooks could use a return here. Takes it at the 20. Back to the 30. Broke one tackle and lunges ahead just outside the 35.
You know, Dusty, we've seen some incredible calls by these coaches here. 3rd and 3 backed up in your own end, going for 2, trying to make it difficult on down. The field goal won't win it now. I love it, man.
Don't go anywhere. 3 minutes to play in Winnipeg. Are unbeaten, but that's a big test for them. Without Trevor Harris on the road,
well,
Gates BC.
I thought the same thing last week.
Yeah, good point.
And they got it done. Yeah.
Jake Mayer, 7 career game-winning drives. They'll start it on the ground with Mills pushing ahead. And he gets a nice chunk on first down with 2:45 on the clock.
Yeah, you talk about chewing up the clock. Winnipeg did that on the last drive. Goes ahead by 4 with the really gutsy call by Mike O'Shea, going for 2, a successful 2-point convert to boot. Really puts Calgary in a situation they got to drive the length of the field.
Both of these teams in a similar and familiar position. Calgary has had all 4 of their games come down to the final 3 minutes. Winnipeg, 4 of their 5 have been decided late. Back on the ground, pushing ahead. Mills. This will depend on the spot, but it's going to be very close, and they're going to give him a first down.
I didn't think he crossed the 45, but they gave him the 47. Look at it from the high end zone. Oh, yeah.
Got the 46 at least, didn't he?
Yeah, but they gave him 46 and a half. Decent spot. Doesn't matter. We're moving on.
131 yards for Mills, 6 shy of a career best. Mayer makes it to his left. Now he's in trouble and he's taken down. Jake Mayer, hammered by Thomas.
Oh, man. Jake Thomas gets his 32nd of his career. Let's watch the big boy do his thing right there. Double team, keep working, double team, get some.
First sack of the night for the Bombers. Just the 3rd that Calgary's given up all season.
2 down territory here for sure.
2nd and 17. Winnipeg crowd rising up here.
Don't need it all, just a little bit.
Mayer gonna look for all of it to Philpott. And that one incomplete, brings up 3rd and long.
I think they're gonna punt it here and try to get the ball back. Mark Killam's sending out his punting unit.
They are.
Mark Killam's been with the club for a long time. He's their special teams coordinator. Been there a long time, probably one of the most veteran special teams coordinators in the league. Assistant head coach, the Calgary Stampeders, and well, that's how well liked he is in that organization. He's a strength and conditioning coach, started out. And He's worked his way all the way to that point. He's got his team out there now. Cody Grace got to get a nice one off here.
Grace takes it, kicks it away. Backs up Smith inside the 15. Smith taken down at about the 23 with 1:25 on the clock. Calgary does have a timeout.
Yeah, Cody Grace pounded that one. See these guys work their magic on teams. Stay in your lanes, collapse, and just kind of hang on. That's Crawford getting down there. The deep snapper, Aaron Crawford. We got a couple of the best in the game tonight. Mike Benson from Winnipeg, Aaron Crawford from Calgary. Two 11-year players, one from Acadia, the other one from St. Mary's, doing their thing.
First and 10 on the Winnipeg 24. They'll give it to Brady Oliveira. He finds a little bit of room, and Brady's going to take it out for a first down. Oh, Brady Oliveira, a backbreaker against the Stampeders.
Oh, man. Brady just blood in the water on Shark Week. Why not? Pound it. Find a hole. Exploit it. Get off of me. Oh, man, that's what everybody wanted to see here at Princess Auto Stadium. This kind of football, this kind of game. Calgary trying to get a turnover here. Got to be playing the ball. Be disruptive, fly around, make it happen, suck it up.
Back-to-back 100-yard games for Brady Oliveira. They give it to him again, and this time he's tripped up, taken down for a loss
Mike
of one.
Rose, Letter again.
Calgary.
Yeah, that's Mike Rose and Letter just clogging it up, nowhere to run.
No Cam Judge out there for Calgary. Certainly a guy they'd miss in this situation.
Yeah, Micah Tights right there in the middle.
So there's the timeout with 55 seconds on the clock.
Reggie Baker, there's Tight.
Calgary this year only playing close ball games, and they find themselves involved in another one.
Yeah, I'll take some Adam Konar and Micah Tights anytime. I love those guys. I mean, you got Outway and Judge, Dozier.
Collaros looks over the middle, hit as he throws, gets it to Dembski over the first down.
He's okay, he's okay. This is still
and that'll almost do it with 49 seconds on the clock and a fresh set of downs for the Bombers.
Yeah, you got to hang in there, throwing deep balls oftentimes, and then even on this one, pressure in your face. Watch Zach Collaros coming off the edge. Bang. Yeah, that man went low. Coming from the other side, went on his legs. Zach hung in there and spotted it for Dembski. 45 seconds. Should be 3 kneel downs and you're good to go.
344 yards through the air. Leads to a couple of kneel downs at the end of the game for Zach Collaros.
Dusty, I'll say this. They got the job tonight against the Western opponent, the Calgary Stampeders, first on the list of week 6. Next week, they got at Saskatchewan. Week after that, at Toronto. Week 9, BC at home. Then they got a bye week. They run the gamut. They're looking at 5 and 4 and saying, yeah, don't count us out. Step 1, take care of business tonight, and they got that done.
Bombers offense coming alive. Coming into this game, not so much. Lowest point totals in the entire league, but not tonight. They hang 41 on the Stampeders in a 41-37 victory, and just a fantastic Friday night football affair.
Yeah, I really think the play of young Ontario Wilson